Hello. Yes, we welcome you back again. Tonight we are looking at this question. It says the three appliances are connected in parallel across a 220 voltage or potential difference. Okay. So this is the circuit. We have our voltage, and we are seeing the fridge, the toaster, the kettle connected as shown. And we are saying that the power ratings are given. The fridge, it is 220 volts, 1,500 watts. For the toaster, it is 220 volts, 800 watts. For the kettle, it is 220 volts, 1,000 watts. Actually, let me try to explain what this means. This means that if the kettle is connected across a voltage of 220, it will dissipate energy at the rate of 1,000 joules per second or 1,000 watts. So we come here. What is the advantage of connecting the appliances in parallel? What are the advantages? Actually, we need to know that most of the appliances we have in the house, if not all, are connected in parallel to the potential difference. Why? Okay, the first advantage is that all appliances have the same potential difference across. The PD across the toaster is the same PD across the fridge, is the same PD across the kettle. So that's the first advantage. All the appliances experience the same potential difference. The second advantage is that if one of the appliances blows up or malfunctions, other appliances continue to work normally. We need to know that for the series, if one blows up, all others will be off, and we wouldn't wish that. So for this case, for instance, if the toaster malfunctions, the fridge and the kettle continue to work normally. Yeah, that is that. Okay. Then comes this question. It says that calculate the minimum value of the circuit breaker are required to operate all the three appliances normally. Okay, this is it. Okay, to answer this question, you need to know what is the purpose of the circuit breaker. Okay, we need to know that the circuit breaker replaced this fuse. Previously, it used to be a fuse. And what is the purpose of the circuit breaker or the fuse? Okay, what you have to know is that a circuit breaker, its purpose is to protect the circuit from overload. So they gave it amperage, a maximum number of current which must pass through. And when that current is exceeded, the breaker switches off. That's what happens. So in other words, we can for purposes of calculation, we can replace a circuit breaker with the ammeter, where this ammeter has minimum value of the current is supposed to pass. For a circuit breaker, when the current exceeds that value, it switches off. What's the purpose? To protect the circuit. Okay? So, what are you going to calculate? The current. The current which emanates from use of all the three devices. And that current will reflect the minimum value of the circuit breaker required. Okay? So let us check what we have. We have V, which is 220 volts. Okay? We have power. Power is going to be total power, which is going to come from the three. So we have 1500 plus 800 plus 1000. This one will give us total power. So we get 3300 watts. Okay. So what is our unknown? It's the current. So from here, you come up with the formula which has these variables. And the formula is P is equal to IV. Okay. If you substitute for P, which is 3300 watts, and we are looking for I, but V is 220 volts, so we can easily get I. From here, our I is going to be equal to 3300 watts divided by 220 volts. And what you get here is going to be the amperage of that circuit breaker, the minimum amperage. Yeah, that is it. The minimum should be 15 ampere. And with that, I would like to say thank you for your time. The channel is PSSB, Physical Sciences Silver Bullet, with me, Richard, here. Yes, we urge you to subscribe, to comment, to like, to share. And also we need to remind you that Physical Sciences Silver Bullet is a YouTube science channel specializing in physical sciences, grade 12, 11 and 10, and natural sciences, grade 8 and 9. About the use of channel, we advise you to use playlist instead of video. So when you go to the channel, click playlist. Don't go to video, because this channel has a very wide scope from grade 8 to grade 12, and sorting out the material would be a problem. So I've done that for you. If you are grade 8, just click Natural Sciences grade 8 or Natural Sciences grade 9. For grade 11 and 10, just click Physical Sciences grade 11 or Physical Sciences grade 10, and you'll have all the material you need. For grade 12, every chapter is presented as independently and as fully as possible. So just click on the chapter or on the topic of your choice and you'll have all the material you need. With that, I would like to say we love you. Thank you for your time. Bye-bye.